Live on YouTube again. I mean, I went live right after the fight for a few minutes, and I know a lot of people still have some opinions on Mayweather and McGregor, and I said I might as well sit in my house real fast and see who comes by, see if we can have a good conversation with some people about the fight last night and what took place. I wanted to hear what you all thought about the fight last night. McGregor, Mayweather, we know Conor McGregor lost technical knockout in the 10th round. He ran out of gas. Mayweather put hands on him. And it really wasn't a surprise for anybody who is a boxing fan or a fight fan or anybody who has a logical brain. You know, if you don't fight, if you're not a professional fighter, what up, Betty White, and you going in there trying to fight and throw hands with somebody, there's a good chance you're going to get your ass whooped. And that's what Conor McGregor got last night, but I got to give him credit because he hung in there. Brock said it was fun to watch. What were your thoughts on the fight? Hensley said it was a knockout. Yeah, it was not knockout. Technical knockout. Did you hear what I said? That man got his ass whooped. You could talk about technicalities. He got beat up at the end. Raiders Nation, you didn't see it last night. You're curious to hear thoughts. Conor McGregor hung in there. He was pouring at him. He got Mayweather with an uppercut earlier in the fight. But there wasn't any moment in the fight where Mayweather looked like he was in trouble. Joe Select said it should have gone longer. For what? Longer like what? Like another 10 seconds for him to get knocked the hell out and go to sleep? See, Lewis Hahn said, I didn't think McGregor was going to last 10 rounds. John, you thought it would go 12 rounds? Conor McGregor's never boxed a professional fight in his life. Why did you think it would go 12 rounds? That's kind of ridiculous to me, y'all. I don't understand that. That seems kind of nuts. I mean, what is an MMA fight championship? You're going to get 5 minutes and 5 rounds. Yes, we know it was a TKO. Y'all are really breaking balls here. He got his ass knocked out, okay? He was swimming and flying, and the referee went in there and stopped it. He got his ass beat up. That's like if I go outside and I beat somebody up in the street or somebody's kicking my ass, I don't give a damn if I hit the pavement or if somebody says, hey, man, we going to stop this because you getting beat up pretty bad. I don't really see no damn difference in there. You know, people want to say, oh, they should have let the fight go on longer. You know, Conor McGregor's like, hey, in MMA, we would have been fighting until my nose was falling off. Is there a story embedding himself to stop inside, which he did? I don't know if that's true. We'll never know. Lewis Hahn said 50-0. He's a legend. It's a good look. It's good for him. He's 50-0. That man's made a lot of money in his career. He doesn't need to do nothing but promote his other fighters and get involved with other business ventures that he's working in and probably pay his taxes. That would probably be a good move for Floyd Mayweather right now. He stood up like a man. Yeah, well, here's the thing. What other fight would he have been able to take? There aren't too many fights that Mayweather would have gotten in there and not gotten beat up. I mean, if we wanted to go back and rewind, he's 40 years old. If he was fighting a Canelo Alvarez right now, I'd say that the way he looked last night, he'd get the snot beat out of him. It was a good selection. It was a great fight. It was very strategic of him to go out there and make money, you know, with Conor McGregor in the way that he did without necessarily endangering himself against any of these younger fighters. It's not necessary. At the end of the day, it's a business. It's all about money. What up, Derek? Good seeing you. Floyd showed out. Was Mayweather broke before the fight? I don't think there's anything broke about Floyd Mayweather Jr. I don't think he's broke. I find that pretty comical, to be honest. There's nothing broke about that man. I think he's doing pretty well for himself. What are your thoughts? I mean, what do you think happens next with Conor McGregor? I mean, is there a situation that you think would be ideal for him in the UFC? Yeah, Lewis, you got to give Conor McGregor credit for lasting 10 rounds. It's a must. You have to. I wouldn't even know who he fights in UFC. Or how he even gets amped and hyped up for it. Because he's never going to have another fight like that again. Joe Valek said Mayweather didn't run, so it was a great fight. Yeah. That's good for him. I mean, I wouldn't expect him to run away from a guy who's never bought or boxed a professional fight in his life. So that sounds about right there. But I don't know. Dana White will find, did Conor really get 100 million? I don't know. He got a whole lot of money. How it gets split up, who knows? I don't know if that's off of the top. I don't know if that includes the cut that the UFC is going to get. But that guy got a boatload of money than a few $1,000,000 that he would have got fighting anybody in the octagon for UFC. Yo, what up, Record? And now everyone will stop caring for Conor McGregor again. Yo, I appreciate you being a fan, Record Jones. Yo, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. I keep up and show a lot of my day from when I record the JR Sport Brief on SNY to a lot of my interviews and trips. All of that content is on my Instagram. Instagram JR Sport Brief. Francie said Floyd made that kid a star. He capitalized on Conor McGregor to make that money, and they both benefited. Daniel Cormier almost got mauled to death by a steroid. Okay. Yeah, John Jones, you know, he failed the drug test. We know that. We know that. It happened. He failed the drug test. But we ain't thinking about John Jones right now. We're not thinking about Daniel Cormier. I'm trying to figure out. And nobody has an answer for me. What happens with Conor McGregor now? Who is he fighting? It's August. Is he fighting somebody around New Year's? I mean, what's the deal here? That guy's just going to go on vacation. He ain't thinking about beating nobody's ass. Nate Diaz 3? Nah, nobody wants to see him and Nate Diaz again. Him and Nate Diaz should do a boxing match, I guess. All hands. The Russian dude in December? Say his name. How you say his name? I know who you talking about. I don't know how to pronounce that man's name. It's too much work. Tyron Woodley, they in two different divisions, man. What's up, Pete Brander? How you doing? Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Instagram JR Sport Brief. It was cool to see McGregor going to Mayweather after the fight and wasn't talking trash. He's not a bad guy. Yo, man, that when the check clears, it's not bad. It's not a bad. That's not a bad situation. Yeah, but McGregor's not fighting at 170 in the octagon. He may rehydrate up until that point, but that's his regular walking around weight. I highly doubt that. Fight wasn't even close. It was Floyd's. Yeah, but that's after he hydrated, man. He rehydrated after that. Yeah, it was Floyd's plan. You know, everything that he wanted to happen, happened. It was nothing crazy. I wouldn't consider anything that happened last night to be a big surprise. You know, we got what was to be expected. Off topic, but what's going to happen with the Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Thomas? I don't know. We're going to see. Excuse me. Depends on the physicals, man. Depends on the physicals. But yeah, that's basketball. We'll save that talk for another day. That's not for right now. Right now it's about the Irishman and the American last night, and the fact that they both got paid a lot of money. And then we also got Triple G and Canelo Alvarez coming up. Is Vasily Lomachenko the best fighter in boxing today? I wouldn't say so. I want to see him with some real competition. Thank you for saying bless you, Betty White. Somebody tried to call me basically when I was on my live stream. Somebody tried to call me. It's a bad situation. Wasn't nobody I want to talk to either. Nah, I need to see more Lomachenko. He's just fighting I feel like nobody's, and he's knocking them out. We need more. We need to see more out of Lomachenko. Do I think Floyd lost the step? Absolutely. He's 40 years old. He's 40. That man was taking his time. If he was in there versus Earl Spence Jr., if he was in there with a Keith Thurman, it would have been a tougher fight. These are dudes in their 20s. You know, but he fought a guy who's not a professional boxer, and he did what he needed to do to survive and win the fight. Oh, you're talking about Gervonta Davis? Listen, that dude, he was in there. What's his name? Fonseca? Fonseca was in there acting. He was in there acting. Will we ever see any other boxer go undefeated like Floyd? Unlikely. Probably not in our lifetime, I don't think. Yeah, Floyd fought a real fighter, he probably would have lost. That's why this is over. There's nothing else. There's nobody else for him to fight, for him to risk it. Not for that amount of money. Not to legitimately go out there and win. It's over. Floyd Mayweather Jr. doesn't have to fight anybody at this point in his career. Them days is over. You can forget about it. And with talking about Gervonta Davis, yeah, that was pretty much yawning. Yeah, you know, he popped the man in the back, but at the same time, Fonseca was on the ground. He was ready to quit. He ain't want nothing else. You know, so Gervonta Davis could have put on a better show by knocking that dude out, but neither one of them was with it. Neither one of them was with it. "50-0, great memories to retire on." The memories? Yeah, when the check clears. Those are Gervonta misses way too much. Yeah, he needs to get himself together. Yeah, Canelo Alvarez is coming with Triple G. I think Canelo's gonna win that fight because I think Triple G's are looking a little older. Can I see Floyd training boxers? Not formally. I think he has too many other interests to be out there training guys. He'll always support dudes. He'll be in the back. Loma versus Rigondeaux, I wouldn't be mad at that. Is Floyd a billionaire? No, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not a billionaire. No, he's not. I think he'd have quite a bit of work to do to become a billionaire. His nickname is Money, but he's no billionaire. Yes, reversed, you're correct. Conor McGregor did cash out. He got all the money. God bless him. Good for him. Who do I believe is the next boxing superstar? You know, if Anthony Joshua can come to America and captivate people here in the United States, he could be a big star. But we know that Anthony Joshua has to go through Deontay Wilder. And there may be, I think, 1 or 2 fights that have to happen before we even see that. You know, best case scenario, we get that at some point next year. But Anthony Joshua has the talent, I think, to be a big superstar. He just needs to come here and show love in America. He just needs to go out, walk the streets in Brooklyn. He needs to build up his persona here in the United States of America. Booth, you wish the undercard had a big name like Broner just fought in Brooklyn. Danny Garcia, did he just fight too? You know, so it was Mayweather fighters on the undercard, and there really wasn't any other need to do anything. The undercard did kind of suck. Yeah, you know, Tabiti went out there, he did some work, but it's what it was. Who's the pound for pound best fighter right now? That's a good question. Pound for pound right now. I want to say Triple G. Oh yeah, Adrian Broner is a waste of talent. That's a gimme. Earl Spence Jr., you would have him #1 on the pound for pound list. Do I think if Conor kept his hands up to protect his face, he would have won? No, because protecting your face is not going to win you any fights, man. You know, you got to throw hands, and that's what he was doing to start the fight. Even though there was some pouring shots, it wasn't like he was cracking bombs on Mayweather. He was kind of reaching, using his length. But it wasn't anything that was going to hurt him outside of that uppercut in the first round. And, you know, he wore him out. Regardless of whether Mayweather was throwing punches or not, he wore him out. Technica kind of looked gassed after 7 rounds. It's true. It's true. He started getting tired. You saw him. When you start breathing, you got your mouth open, you got your hands down. He took advantage of him. You see McGregor doing movies. Yeah, he could be a little, what's that guy's name? Jason Latham. He could do a little bit of that. I don't see why not. If the fight went the last 2 rounds, you think Conor would have came back? Hell no. Come back to do what? He was spent. He was gassed. What did you think Conor McGregor was going to come back to do? He was starting to get rocked. Mayweather was hitting him with those classic straight right hands, right on the chin, right on the nose. What was Conor McGregor going to come back and do? Yo, Pete Brander, I don't know what the hell people were doing, man. People have been stealing forever. I mean, and this is a digital age. What else is new? You know, the distributors, the companies who put out the fights, they have to be the ones to be proactive to try to stop that. Ronda Rousey, you funny, bro. You funny. Floyd was getting beat. Even Pacquiao couldn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about, Shady. I don't know what you were looking at, but it wasn't the same fight we was watching last night. Also, here's another shameless plug. Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, JRSportBrief. You can see my show, what I'm doing in the studio, the JR Sport Brief on SNY.TV. McGregor was still impressive. Yeah, I give him credit for hanging in there. Shady, are you kidding me? I ain't kidding you a damn thing. I don't even remember what you said. It was so ridiculous. Yeah, Instagram, JR Sport Brief. Find me on Instagram right there. Follow me, follow me, follow me. To be honest, Floyd didn't fight his traditional way. No, he didn't need to. He wasn't fighting a traditional boxer. If he was fighting a younger boxer, he'd probably get his ass kicked. Who do I have for Triple G's fight? I'm going with Canelo right now. Will McGregor box again? There's no reason for him to box again. Who is he going to box? Look, if McGregor was in there with a Keith Thurman, a Danny Garcia, and Adrian Broner, he would have gotten him murdered. Fast. Fast. He would have got smoked out there. This is a perfect storm for these dudes to make money and put on something that was semi-decent. So, kudos to them for making some cash. It's just what it is. And shout outs to Steven Espinosa. He can now go take a nap somewhere. Get a little break. But now we can get back to regular. Get back to regular sports. No more shows. What's up, Zargon? He got destroyed. Conor will kill Paulie. Okay. I mean, you talking crazy stuff, but there's really no justifiable response for you. I felt as if the ref stopped too fast. I don't think so. I think the referee, it was an ass whooping. You know, he had his hands down. That's what happens, you know. It's not MMA. You don't take your man down to the ground for ground and pound. You don't hit him behind the head. You don't start hitting on him. You know what I'm saying? So, I think the stoppage was okay for me. I mean, we've seen wilder stoppages in boxing. That stoppage last night was perfectly fine. McGregor's such a showman and a mouthpiece. He could make easy money in the WWE. He could make a few mil a year, make a few mil a fight, but he made so much last night. I don't think money is a concern of his right now. Only person worried about his pocket right now is the IRS. Conor McGregor don't want. He gotta divvy up that money. That's about the only thing he gotta worry about. JR, I can't believe you're a hater of MMA. I'm not a hater of MMA. I just think you're an idiot. I love MMA. I love anything where somebody's going to get their ass whooped. So I think you're an idiot. Dana White praying Conor comes back. Yeah, Conor McGregor will be back. He'll be back in that octagon to kick somebody's ass. Probably the German cat or the Russian dude that nobody can pronounce his name. And that'll be that. So we'll see what happens with Conor McGregor. I know what's going to happen with me. JR Sport Brief on Instagram. Follow me. JR Sport Brief on Instagram and Snapchat. He still can't beat Nate Diaz. Here, well, hell, listen. Him and Nate Diaz should get back in the ring. Let him and Nate Diaz throw hands and actually box. Let these two dudes box against each other. That would be interesting now, wouldn't it? Shoot. Damn, JR's a savage today. Nah, I'm not. Just being honest, like always. That's all I can do. Conor gonna fight Khabib. That's a fight. When do you think that happens? Holiday time? I don't know. I mean, why would McGregor want to fight the rest of this year? Just go on vacation and chill. Go on vacation. He said he was going to go sit on a yacht. Mayweather's going to hang out at a strip club and promote his fighters. Thoughts on Pacquiao-Horn rematch? Oh, my God. He got to take that. What's that guy's name? Joe Horn? Is that his name? Pacquiao gotta beat him. That was one of the biggest shams I ever seen in my life. Pacquiao beat that man from pillar to post. Jeff Horn. Yeah, Joe Horn played for the Saints. This guy is such a nobody to me from Australia. I don't even remember his damn name. I just know that Manny Pacquiao got robbed in that fight. It was one of the most ridiculous things I ever seen in my life. And now old ass Manny Pacquiao got to go out there and beat his ass again. Nah, Booth. Conor McGregor ain't blow nothing. Floyd Mayweather Jr. did exactly what he wanted to do last night. He did exactly what he wanted to do. Let that man go out there and work. Let him think he had a shot. Wear him down. Beat him up. I feel, though, if McGregor had more stamina, it would have been a better fight. Yeah, if he had more stamina, if he had more experience, if he actually trained professionally as a boxer, yes, he would have had a better chance. But all of those are moot points. I would have a better chance if I came out the womb training. But, you know, the fact is, nah, that's not a fact. It ain't happened. It didn't occur. So we can only go by the facts. But it's going to be interesting to see what Floyd Mayweather Jr. does with his career. You know, he's retired. What is he going to do? See, Larry said delusional. Floyd always gives away the first 3 rounds. So, you know, what does Floyd Mayweather Jr. do with the rest of his life? He's still a young man, 40 years old. What does he do with the rest of his life? Does he invest in things? What keeps him busy? What keeps him out of trouble? Why you not following me on Instagram, 4JR? Maybe because I don't know what the hell your name is on Instagram, and maybe your Instagram is crap. Oh, Floyd is gonna invest in more strip clubs. Was I in the arena? No, I stayed home in New York. Listen, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is gonna do more than hang out in strip clubs. Darth City has said Floyd Mayweather Jr. is gonna learn how to read. Now that he's no longer fighting, he's gonna learn how to read. I can't say anything to that. I'll leave you with the funny comments. What exactly do I do as my job? Exactly what I'm doing now. I talk about sports for a living. Go check out my Instagram. JRSportBrief on Instagram. Floyd Mayweather should buy an NBA team. Floyd Mayweather does not have the type of money to buy an NBA team. Yeah, if you don't know who I am, if you just so happen to be watching, I've been on YouTube since 2009, 2010, and I've been talking about sports this whole time. That's what I've been doing for a living. So make sure you check out my reel. You can also check me out on Instagram. Instagram, JRSportBrief. Yo, I missed your last question, bro. What did you say? Can Floyd Mayweather Jr. do what? His promotions? You see, I think Floyd will get bored with all of that. I mean, he has a lot of interest, so he'll be fine. What does he do between his time off fighting, you know? That's probably another question to think about. Yo, thank you, Endgame. Yo, JR, I've been following you since the early days. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man. Make sure you watch me on SNY, home of the Mets and Jets. SNY. Yes, look at my Instagram. The answers is right there. Instagram, JRSportBrief. If your page is dope, I will follow you back. Zargon said, I take it easy. Yeah, man, I'd be on vacation. I'd be eating good. Not doing a damn thing. Yo, thank you. That interview with Pacquiao was great. I should interview him again. You know what? I will. I'm going to work on that. Before he goes to the Philippines, we going to make it happen. Shout-outs to the Endgame. Shout-outs to the Endgame. Yo, what song is this? Who today can give Floyd a run for his money in his prime? I don't know. Floyd in his prime, nobody's beat him. I mean, nobody beat him, period, so. What do you think about the rumor that McGregor tore? Oh, you're stupid. You're funny. Okay, Betty. If I see it and it's dope, I'll follow you. If I don't think it's dope, I'm not. It's really that simple. Pete Brandis said he is the best ever. I don't know. He's undefeated. I give him credit for that. Torn rotator cuff. Pacquiao thought he won against Mayweather. Manny Pacquiao was a little delusional cat. SNY, home of the secondary New York football and baseball teams. Go Yanks and Giants. That is correct. That's correct. The Mets be hurt and the Jets stink. Jets looking like hot booty. Hot ass on a summer day. Yo, Betty White, do it now? No, I'm broadcasting via my phone. Like, relax. You sound like a good candidate to start ignoring. That sounds like a good idea. But yo, y'all, I appreciate y'all swinging by to talk to me about the fight last night. I'm going to catch y'all later. You can look for me to be going live on YouTube more often. JRSportBrief on Instagram, JRSportBrief on Snapchat. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Enjoy your Sunday. Maybe I'll be back if they reverse this stupid Isaiah Thomas and Kyrie Irving trade. Y'all have a good Sunday. Enjoy, y'all. Peace. Hit me up on Instagram. Follow me, JRSportBrief. Peace out. Pete. Peace out. Bubba. Endgame. I'll see y'all later.